In the rap world, time doesn't heal all wounds. If anything, it just sharpens them. And when it comes to the queens of hip-hop, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, the rivalry has become more than just music. It's personal. This isn't just another feud. This is years of tension, diss tracks, viral fights, fan wars, and an entire culture built around the question, who wears the crown? And now, in 2025, the storm has reignited with more force than ever. Cardi B's new album, Am I the Drama, hit the charts, but instead of a peaceful celebration, it sparked fresh fire from Nicki Minaj. What followed was a social media war that reminded the world these two women are still locked in one of the fiercest feuds in modern music history. Today, on Celeb Sip, we're diving deep, from the infamous shoe-throwing incident at New York Fashion Week, to deleted tweets and lyrical jabs, to the stan armies that keep fueling the flames. This is the story of Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj, a feud that defines an era. September 19th, 2025. Cardi B drops her highly anticipated new album, Am I the Drama? The rollout is massive, fans are excited, critics are tuned in, the music world is watching. But instead of just music making headlines, drama takes center stage as always. Reports from outlets like Complex and E! News claim Nicki Minaj fired shots at Cardi in a series of now-deleted posts on X, formerly Twitter. She allegedly mocked Cardi's first week sales, hinting that the numbers were inflated. Cardi wasn't having it. She clapped back almost immediately. Nothing more annoying than a board, she wrote. Then, doubling down, "You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet." The internet exploded. Screenshots flew across social media. Fans dissected every word. And then Cardi twisted the knife even deeper, questioning why Nicki keeps bringing up her album in the first place. Her point: if Nicki's been in the game for over a decade and a half, she should be comparing herself to peers like Drake, Rihanna, and Taylor Swift, not someone like Cardi, who rose years after. In her words, "You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time." The message was clear. Cardi wasn't just defending herself. She was calling Nicki out for refusing to accept that a new generation of rappers now share the spotlight. To understand this feud, you need to go back to the start. In 2017, Cardi B went from reality TV personality to full-blown rap superstar. Bodak Yellow was everywhere, topping charts, dominating clubs, blasting from cars in every city. For the first time in nearly 20 years, a solo female rapper hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Nicki Minaj had held the throne for years. Since her breakthrough with Superbass and Starships, she had dominated the female rap lane, almost unchallenged. But now, Cardi was the new face of hip-hop. The industry, the media, and fans did what they always do: they compared. They speculated, and they pitted the two against each other. By 2018, whispers of beef were no longer whispers, they were front-page headlines. And then came New York Fashion Week, the infamous night when tensions finally boiled over. Reports from the Associated Press and viral videos showed Cardi B attempting to lunge at Nicki Minaj at a Harper's Bazaar party. Security swarmed, heels were thrown, and Cardi left with a visible bump on her forehead, later explaining that she had had enough of Nicki allegedly questioning her motherhood. It was messy, it was raw, and it confirmed what everyone already suspected: this wasn't just a media invention. This was real. After Fashion Week, the feud went underground but never away. 2019, 2020, 2021. The two women never collaborated, never reconciled. Instead, there were subliminals, shady interviews, Instagram likes, tweets that fans insisted were aimed at the other. Their fan bases, the Barbz for Nicki, the Bardi Gang for Cardi, carried the torch, turning Twitter into a battlefield. Every chart update, every red carpet look, every interview was dissected for possible digs. And while both rappers thrived individually, Cardi winning a Grammy for Invasion of Privacy, Nicki cementing her status as a hip-hop icon, the feud continued to simmer, waiting for its next explosion. But the story doesn't stop at Cardi, because Nicki Minaj isn't new to feuds. She's clashed with legends like Lil' Kim and Remy Ma, and more recently, she's turned her focus on a new wave of artists. In 2024, she went after Megan Thee Stallion, dropping Big Foot, a diss track that many felt crossed the line by referencing Megan's late mother and the Tory Lanez shooting. She also came for SZA, mocking her deluxe album Lana and accusing her of chasing chart success. SZA clapped back with receipts, claiming Nicki had begged for features twice with no reply. For Nicki, beef has become almost expected. For Cardi, however, Nicki remains the primary rival. What makes this feud so combustible is how personal it's gotten. Nicki has thrown shade at Cardi's plastic surgery, at her pregnancies, at her relationship choices. In her latest deleted posts, she even mocked Cardi's baby bump while rapping parody lyrics aimed at her. Cardi, meanwhile, has questioned Nicki's career choices and her ability to keep up with peers like Drake and Rihanna. Then there's the shadow of Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, and his criminal history, a sore spot that other rappers like Megan have used against her. In hip-hop, personal lives are often off-limits, until they're not, and for Cardi and Nicki, nothing seems off-limits anymore. Of course, this feud doesn't live in a vacuum. It's fed daily by their armies of fans. The Barbz are legendary for their loyalty and intensity. The Bardi Gang matches them blow for blow. Together, they've created one of the most toxic, fascinating rivalries in modern pop culture. Every album release, every live stream, every red carpet moment, the fans go to war. Memes, threads, conspiracy theories, they amplify everything. In many ways, the feud lives longer because of them. At its core, the Cardi versus Nicki feud reflects something bigger: the way the music industry and the culture around it pits women against each other. There's room for more than one queen in hip-hop. Yet time and again, comparisons force rivalries. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are two of the most influential rappers of their time. They could have been allies. They could have reshaped the genre together. Instead, we're left with a war that shows no signs of ending. And maybe that's exactly why the world can't look away. From Bodak Yellow to Am I the Drama, from Superbass to Big Foot, the feud between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has defined an era of hip-hop. It's not just about music anymore. It's about power, legacy, and pride. And as long as both women continue to dominate charts and headlines, this feud will keep writing itself one diss, one tweet, one viral moment at a time. So what do you think? Is there any hope for peace? Or are we watching the longest-running rap rivalry of our time play out in real time? This is Celeb Sip, and we'll be here, sipping the tea, every step of the way.